Hi, I'm Sailor Solitaire. Thank you for joining me in this time and space. If you're new here, I hope you like it here. Get comfy, get cozy. And if you're a returning face, I missed you. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for everyone who has recently subscribed as well. I think there's a lot of new faces here. But thanks also for everyone who has been here for a while and who's been supporting the channel, liking the videos, commenting. I do enjoy hearing from you guys, so thank you. I really do appreciate it. Okay, right away we got the Page of Pentacles. Could be Virgo energy, or an earth sign in general, though I don't think this is necessarily representing their sign. But earthy energy coming through here. Page of Pentacles. Okay, what's going on with you guys? I feel like this is someone, this could be you, but I'm for some reason picking up that this is someone in your life who, oh my gosh, who could be kind of like maybe not necessarily new to your life, but someone who you don't really know that well. They're kind of circling your energy, like circling you a little bit, where they might be afraid to approach you, but I think this could be someone that you work with, definitely. But they're kind of like hovering around you, like orbiting around you a little bit. Um, I think they have like an appreciation for your mind, okay, for the things that you say, or for just how you move through life. I see this person really kind of observing you and liking what they see. I don't think it's necessarily romantic, okay? It could be like this person is like a younger person I'm seeing where they almost like look up to you in some way. This person could be admiring like what you do for a living or some sort of hobby that maybe they are new to and they want to either get advice. Like it's almost like they're circling around you because they're afraid to approach you, but they want to like ask advice from you, or they want to like pick your brain. They want to spend time with someone, like spend time with a pro, I'm hearing. Like they want to spend time with someone and kind of shoot the shit with you because you have qualities that they admire, or you have like experience that they want. Okay. So someone who looks up to you definitely is around. Okay. Too much energy. Spirit, let's get some more messages for the collective. I don't even think I set like an intention of what I want this reading to be, but the Page of Pentacles just came out. So, Vamoose, sorry. Let's see. Can we please clarify this Page of Pentacles? There was a weird, like, little bug was there. I didn't kill it, I just blew it away. It was acting very strange. It was just like running around, which I've never really seen. Anyways, Page of Pentacles. I'm saying like this person also could be like wanting to be a fly on the wall. Yeah, Six of Wands coming out here. This person may not be finding a lot of success in whatever they're doing, whatever mutual thing or thing that you guys have in common. They could be wanting to get your advice on something because it's like what they're doing is not working, or they could be going to other people for advice or going to other people for help, but like it's just like not working. And I feel like they're almost about ready to give up. And I feel like you're about to give this person like a pep talk. You're about to blow this person's mind, I'm seeing. And you could really be like inspirational to people and you like don't even realize. And this person in particular wants to talk to you to get inspired by you, okay? I feel like you guys are, you don't even know it, but you guys are so inspirational to people. Like you guys actually have talent, you're good at what you do, or you have a lot of good traits, good qualities. Um, you could have just a good head on your shoulders, or what is this? What am I getting here? You could be successful as well in whatever you do, or you just like handle life's obstacles and tough situations very well. You recover, you bounce back quickly. And I feel like you just don't even know your effect on people. Like you're inspiring people like everywhere you go. People just naturally gravitate towards your energy because it's like you seem like you've been through some shit, you know what I mean? Like you walk like you have conquered, like you give that energy like I came, I saw, I conquered. Is that what it is? Like you have this very like I was gonna say aggressive, but it's very like a dominant personality almost where you don't like to pussyfoot, I'm hearing. And I don't say those things, so that's definitely a channel thing coming through here. Like you don't pussyfoot, you just go after what you want and you do it and you figure it out as you go. You improvise. You don't really like to necessarily plan every little thing. You just, especially when you get like the urge to do something or like something needs to happen, like it's under pressure, under a deadline, you just like do it and you figure it out along the way. And with this person, this Page of Pentacles, it's like they could be someone who is very methodical or in their head, and they want to know how you do it because you just like you're smart, okay, you have good instincts, but it seems like sometimes like you just make things happen out of nowhere, like off of pure vibes alone, you know what I mean? Because it's like you just go for it, you do it, and then it just works out for you somehow. Now, we have the Knight of Pentacles and we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Something with your childhood, something where, okay, you have two sixes, Six of Wands, Six of Cups, both in reverse. Your success didn't come easy, okay? And okay, for some reason I'm seeing that you're like now defending people who are vulnerable. I heard defending children, but I'm not really sure what that means. You could maybe work with children, or you have children, or you have family that you protect, family that you take care of, that you feel responsible for. But I'm definitely seeing that there's something about your childhood where you maybe like people didn't believe in you. You weren't like a sure bet, is what I'm seeing. Like maybe you weren't someone that like growing up, people didn't expect great things from you. I know that sounds harsh, but it's like no one really expected anything from you, or maybe they expected a lot from you. Like there was a lot of pressure on you, but I'm seeing mostly in general, like if they did have high expectations from you, it was like surface level. Like it was just kind of like they didn't actually care about you as a person, is what I'm seeing. And you had to kind of figure this all out on your own. Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy though, so it's like you do plan, you do have a strategy, but I think that's why you are so successful in your endeavors because you do take the time to observe and to plan things out, but it's like you already have all these, you've already like projected certain outcomes in your head on your off time, and then when it is time to perform, when it is time to execute, like you've already done that work, so it's like already in the back of your brain, and that's where instinct comes in. It's not just pure instinct alone. You have a foundation of planning and of thinking about like all the possible outcomes. I see that you're very like observant, very perceptive, and you do like to play things out in your head. Like you like to think about things, you like to think about all the different angles, and you like to think about what will happen. Like you're very logical. It's like if this then that. You know what I mean? Like you like to think about things rationally. Like you're a very level-headed person. And so I think it kind of confuses people because it doesn't seem like you're like planning certain things, because it's like when if someone asks you to do something, you can execute it very quickly because you have good instinct, but also because you've already thought about these things, like you understand the principles of how things work. And so even if you haven't specifically thought about a certain thing, like you can relate, you understand how things work on a basic level, like you understand the principles of things, and you can relate that to other things. You can relate your experiences in the past to future things. Like you're very good at pattern recognition and at projection, like extrapolation. Okay, I'm getting very technical. It's this Virgo energy that's around here, Earth energy here. Let me kind of get out of this. Let's see what else. What? Okay, so you are a role model to people. Your brain is highly coveted. It's a mysterious thing to certain people, to a lot of people around you, because you I feel like a lot of people don't even notice that you see these connections. Like you're such a high level meta thinker, and people really don't see that. Like they don't clock it. They don't really, they wouldn't be able to really understand that that's the source of your power, okay? That you can see the connections between things, and that's how you're able to pull things off. You're able to improvise because like you already know how this is going to go. It's almost like life is almost getting boring for you because it's so predictable. I feel like you guys need to step out of your comfort zone, or like I've been seeing a lot of these posts online that are like reminders that we have free will, you know what I mean? And it's just like doing things in certain situations that like that's kind of outside the norm, but it makes sense because you know what I mean? It's like, or it's just like doing things that people like society would like kind of look at you weird for, but it's like you're doing it for a purpose and it makes sense, or it's fun, it gives you joy, it gives you pleasure. And it's just there's something about exercising your free will and really like I guess just living life how you want to. Like there's something about not letting other people or society or the conventions or like what people expect of you dictate how you're going to live your life. Like you have free will, and even in mundane everyday situations, there's something that's what it is. It's something about breaking out of a routine. It's like if you do the same thing every day, you know, you wake up at a certain time, you know, plug, there's something about you wake up and you plug into the same matrix, okay? You wake up and you eat the same breakfast and you listen to the same stuff and you know, do everything the same. Like you're not really living life. You're just kind of going through the motions. I feel like that's kind of the message here where there's a call to exercise your free will, just to do things that kind of inspire you, that bring out your creativity. Okay, so don't get too like bogged down by the routine, the everyday routine. I'm gonna get a card from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck because I think that's appropriate. It's, you know, Alice in Wonderland is all about kind of like it was like an opposite world, right? It was where up was down and down was up and whatever. It was a nonsensical world where, you know, that's kind of a principle of like quantum shifting, like timeline jumping is, you know, when you when you introduce new novel experiences, new thoughts and ideas to your subconscious, to your brain, that's when a new reality is formed, a new existence, a new life is created when there's novel stimulation. If you're just feeding the same input, the output is always going to be the same, right? So there's something about that, and why I spoke of that from Alice in Wonderland is because there's something about the like getting out of your brain and out of this like physical experience, this world, like getting out of your senses, because we interpret life with our five senses, okay? The senses, and like nonsensical thinking is when you are able to step out of your body, like step out of your reality and experience senses that your physical body is not experiencing. Okay, it's getting a little deep, but let's get a message from the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck. Spirit, what does this beautiful collective need to hear if they're still here and they're following along with this message? Is it making sense, guys? I don't know. Let's see. Ah, come on. Oh, okay, there we go. We have falling. The unknown, descent, momentum, and change. It is time for a change, guys. Falling, falling. We are falling. Why does she look so worried? What is going on? It's like she's afraid to fall. I definitely see that. It's like you guys are students of life where it's like you've been experimenting all your life, you've been falling, you've been failing, picking yourself back up and trying new things. And it's like, will this never end? And the answer is no, it will not ever end because you are that type of person who is alive, who will keep going, who will keep reinventing yourself, who will keep discovering and rediscovering parts of yourself and reinventing yourself. And that's what makes life so interesting and worth living. And I think that this is why you inspire other people and people are fascinated by you because you are truly inspiring because you just have this lust for life, this thirst, this unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Like if you think about it, there's so much in this world that as a single human being, like one person could never experience like the full depth of what this world has to offer unless you go and do some crazy drugs. No, I'm kidding. But like, you know what I mean? Like you can never like a single person, I don't care how amazing you are, how long you live, a single person cannot read every single book that was ever written. You cannot learn every single language that exists. You cannot visit every single city. Maybe you can, but you know what I mean? Like there's so much of this world that like one person cannot experience. And so I think for you to even continue to like crave those experiences, to quench for that, to thirst for that knowledge, it's a beautiful thing. It's something that a lot of people I feel like have lost touch with, and a lot of people again are living like on like on autopilot, on like zombie mode. And I feel like you are one of those souls, you are one of those people, rare people who are alive and who are experiencing this world, who are actually using your brain. You know what I mean? Like you're thinking and you're experimenting. And it's such a beautiful thing. And I just think this is a reminder that you are a rare gem. You are a beautiful soul, and like you live with yourself and you know yourself and you're used to yourself. And I think people are also around you don't really tell you how amazing you are because you know, they might not see it, but I do think that like you actually are very extraordinary and I don't think you give yourself enough credit. And changed in the night, you have changed quickly. That's the bottom of the deck energy. Definitely something with a timeline shift, okay? So break free from your everyday normal routine because I feel like there's adventure like waiting for you. I know that's a bit cliche, but it's like there's something that there's a change. Maybe there's something that you wanted to manifest, or there's something that you've maybe your heart secretly has always wanted, and it's like this can literally be yours overnight. Um, you things can change very quickly, very quickly. If you break free from your routine, you never know what little thing will set off a domino effect that will completely change your life for the better. All right, so I'm feeling very inspired right now. I don't know why I feel like I have to hush. I feel like this there's a secret going on here, but it's like it's almost like you're this like treasure, and I want like I'm feeling protective. I feel like I don't know. I feel I don't know what this is. I'm sorry, but it's like I think you're like you have like honestly like the secret to life or something, and I like kind of want to gatekeep it a little bit, but not really, because I feel like everyone should share your vivaciousness, your vitality, your lust for life, and it's such a beautiful thing, and I just want you to know that. So I don't know if this reading made sense. Hopefully, you made sense of it. If you're still watching, then I guess it did. Let me know how it resonated. Leave a comment, like this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, you're amazing. Thanks for watching. I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.